Hey, Charlie, how was your date last night?
Hey, Claudia. It was nice. She was nice.
Do I know her?
No, she's from out of town, actually. Someone from a dating app.
Oh, that's nice. Did you do anything else?
No. We just went for a drink and then called it a night. Nothing else happened. You been on any dates recently?
No, I just met that one guy a few weeks ago, but he turned out to be weird.
The guy from the bar?
Yeah, that's him. But again, nothing to write home about. I'm so glad we're trying this open relationship thing out, Charlie.
Me too.
Thank you for suggesting it. It's really changed my perspective on things. I felt so trapped for so long. My jealousy was spiraling out of control, and now it's weird. I feel like I've been medicated. I don't feel that same jealousy anymore. Perhaps because I've had to confront the thing that I feared the most this whole time. It's made me stronger as a person. And it's made our relationship stronger too as a result.
I know. Tell me about it. Also, these other girls I go on dates with, they just remind me how much I like you. When our relationship is on the rocks, I always thought I could have a better time with someone else, but now I know that isn't true. And it's nice to be emotionally invested in one person and physically invested with others. It's less distracting that way.
I know what you mean. I'm just happy we're not yelling at each other anymore. We're back on track now, and I'm so grateful for that.
Me too.
Just don't go falling in love with anyone else. I want to be your only girlfriend.
Don't worry about that, Claudia. Just a bit of fun with other people. It will never turn into anything serious.
Good.
I was hoping to ask you something, though.
Okay. What is it?
Well, feel free to shoot it down. Because I know you said we should only date people who the other person doesn't know. But I was thinking about that rule, and it's pretty difficult to stick to.
Oh yeah? How come?
Well, the way social media is right now, there are so many people out there, and I can't check if everyone I talk to on dating apps knows you in some capacity. It would just be impractical, and I can't help who I'm attracted to, so maybe we could relax the rules a little bit. I'm sure there are some buddies of mine you've had your eye on, and I was thinking I could see if your friend Kate would be interested in me. What do you think?
Kate?
Yeah.
As in my best friend from college, Kate?
That's right. I've always had a bit of a crush on her. And I think she might have had a bit of a crush on me, too.
How come?
How come what?
How come you think she has a crush on you?
Because of the way she's looked at me in the past. I just got this vibe from her. We flirted quite a lot at parties. She even touched my leg this time under the table at that dinner party. You know the one.
At Frank's house? As in Kate's boyfriend, Frank's house?
Yeah, I think they might be in an open relationship too, you know. After all, it was Frank who gave me the idea. I was talking to him about our relationship and how strained it was, and he told me to give it a go.
What? No. Kate would have told me if she was in an open relationship with Frank. I've been her best friend for a long time. She's not like that. And when were you going to tell me about what happened at Frank's house? That was a long time ago, Charlie.
Well, I'm telling you now, aren't I?
But it's important.
I know, that's why I'm telling you.
Kate is also my closest friend. This isn't bending the rules slightly, Charlie. This is tearing up the rulebook and writing it again from scratch. I don't like it. No.
But I don't understand, Claudia. You said you weren't a jealous person anymore. So why would you care? It doesn't matter if it's your best friend or some random girl I meet on a dating app. The outcome is the same. If you're not okay with everyone, then you're contradicting yourself.
It is different, Charlie. When you date people I don't know, I'm detached. I don't picture you with them because I don't know them. With Kate, it's different. I know her, and it makes me feel icky. I don't want you to go there, and I'm also disappointed in you, Charlie.
Why?
Because you were hiding this from me. We're supposed to be open about everything. That's why it's called an open relationship.
I don't think that's true.
What do you mean?
I don't think that's why it's called that. But listen, I get it, Claudia. You don't want me to date your friend. I'll back off. Consider it forgotten.
Okay, Charlie. Can we go back to the old rules?
Sure. Whatever makes you happy, Claudia.
Great. Phew. Hey, Claudia, have you got a moment? Of course, anything for you, Kate. Great! I was hoping to get your advice about something. Sure, shoot. So, I know that you and Charlie have been in an open relationship for some time. A few months, yeah. And I've seen how much it's changed your relationship for the better. Sure. And, well, Frank and we've been going through some problems. Oh yeah? What kind of problems? Well, Frank cheated on me. He did? Yeah. With whom? Just someone he works with, but it was just a result of our relationship sort of falling apart. The attraction to each other, it's just kind of, it isn't there anymore. Or at least it isn't as strong as it used to be. Well, that's natural, I guess. But the problem is, I still love him. Even though the attraction isn't what it used to be, I don't know what to do. Thought about ending things with him, but he's such an important part of my life. I just don't think I have the heart to do it. And besides, it's a myth that it's possible to stay friends with a long-term partner after a breakup. I guess what I wanted to ask you was, are you still attracted to Charlie in that way?
Well, yeah, I've always been attracted to Charlie.
So the reason why you're in an open relationship isn't that you aren't attracted to each other anymore.
No, it's because our relationship wasn't functional before we tried it this way. I was too jealous. We were pretty controlling of each other. It was hurting our relationship.
I see. That's interesting. I was only asking because I was thinking of suggesting the open relationship thing to Frank.
Yeah, that's strange.
How come?
Well, Charlie told me it was Frank who suggested the open relationship thing to him.
He did?
Yeah, well, that's what Charlie told me anyway.
Maybe this is what Frank has wanted all along then.
Is it what you want?
Well, I want to make Frank happy, and I don't want to end things with him. So maybe I'll give it a go if that's what he wants. Maybe it will be the thing that gets our relationship back on track again, like it did yours.
You've both got to want it. It only works if both of you are on the same page.
I mean, I'm willing to give it a go. It's strange, really.
What is?
When I found out Frank had cheated on me, I didn't care.
Really?
Not really, no. Besides, I've done stuff too.
Really? What kind of stuff?
Well, I've fooled around with Charlie. That much you already know.
What?
Oh my god, I thought you knew.
That you fooled around with my boyfriend? No, I didn't know that, Kate. I didn't know that at all.
But Charlie told me.
Charlie told you what?
He told me that it was your idea.
My idea is to do what?
He said that you suggested that he hook up with me, that it was okay, that you were in an open relationship and you wouldn't care.
Are you serious? You believed him?
Well, why wouldn't I? You've been telling everyone you know that you're in an open relationship, telling everyone how life-changing it's been for you and Charlie. I just assumed that when you're in an open relationship, seeing other people is fair game.
It is.
So, I don't get it. Why would you care who Charlie was hooking up with?
Because it's you he's hooking up with. You're one of my closest friends.
But that doesn't change anything. He's still hooking up with other people. Why would hooking up with one of your friends be any different? You're in an open relationship, Claudia. You're basically telling the world that you don't agree with being exclusive, that you're non-monogamous.
It changes everything if I know who he's hooking up with.
Does it?
Yes, there are rules.
Are there?
Yes! Not rules to being in an open relationship per se, just rules for mine and Charlie's open relationship. Rules that we both agreed on, so we wouldn't end up getting hurt. It's an out of sight, out of mind rule, a no friends rule, and he's broken it.
I don't know the ins and outs of your relationship, Claudia. I'm sorry, but I just assumed you'd be okay with it. And considering Charlie explicitly told me that you would, I just didn't think it would be a problem.
Well, it is a problem, Kate. You've betrayed me. You've betrayed my trust in you.
I betrayed you? I trusted you to be honest with me, Claudia. You told me you were in an open relationship with Charlie and that everything and everyone was fair game.
I didn't say everyone was fair game.
I just think that if you care about this so much, then maybe an open relationship isn't a good thing for you.
Coming from someone who is asking me for advice about whether or not an open relationship would be a good thing for her?
Oh, come on, Claudia. I'm entitled to my opinion.
Well, you're not anymore. Not about my business anyway. We're not friends anymore, Kate.
You're overreacting, Claudia.
No, I'm not. And now that you mention it, maybe an open relationship isn't what I wanted. It was never what I wanted. I did it just to appease Charlie because I was scared of losing him. But now I see just how lost he is to me. Thank you for showing me that, Kate. Goodbye.
Claudia, you're not answering my calls. Is everything okay?
Do you love me, Charlie?
Sure I do. What makes you ask that?
You would never lie to me, would you?
No, of course not. What makes you say that?
Because you have lied to me, Charlie.
What?
Don't act dumb with me. Do you seriously think that I'd never find out?
Find out about what?
About Kate.
What about Kate?
She told me yesterday that the two of you had been fooling around. That you told her I would be okay with it because we were in an open relationship.
We are.
But I told you, Charlie, I told you I wasn't comfortable with you hooking up with Kate. And you did it anyway. How dare you betray me like that?
But that was yesterday. You told me that yesterday.
I know I did.
We've been in an open relationship for months now, Claudia. For months, you've been fine with me dating other people, sleeping with other people, and now that it's Kate, it's suddenly a betrayal?
You should have asked me if I was okay with it before you did it. But you didn't.
You just went ahead and did it anyway. It's the lying that I hate, Charlie. We had rules for a reason. You can't change them without talking to me about them. Our relationship is built on mutual trust and respect. Sure, it's not exactly a conventional relationship, but it was one that still had its rules. You broke those rules, Charlie.
I just don't see what the big deal is here.
Well, if you don't see it, then I don't know how I'm going to get through to you. You and Kate have both shown me a complete lack of respect.
I think you're overreacting here.
She said that too. I don't think I am, Charlie.
Listen, Claudia, if you're not happy with me hooking up with other people, then maybe we shouldn't be in an open relationship.
I'm not happy with you hooking up with my friends. How much clearer can I be about that, Charlie?
I'm sorry, okay? I just assumed. It was in the heat of the moment. There was a lot of alcohol and it just felt right. I honestly didn't think you cared.
Well, I do care. I care a lot. And I'm not so sure I can do this anymore.
Do what? See other people? Are you saying you want to go back to being exclusive? We had problems back then, Claudia, problems that nearly ruined our relationship.
But maybe our relationship was ruined, Charlie. I think what we've been trying to do here is fix the unfixable. I was jealous of you, but now I realize that you did nothing to help me feel better about that. In fact, the only reason I felt so insecure was because of you.
What are you talking about?
You could have made me feel secure, Charlie. All I wanted was to make you happy. But you never thought about how you could make me happy. You were the one who got bored with our relationship and then suggested that the only way we could keep it going was to start seeing other people. I never questioned it because I was afraid of being on my own. You made it make sense in a weird way. But it doesn't make sense. You're right. I shouldn't be upset about you hooking up with my friend if we're in this kind of relationship. But I didn't have a choice here. You were the one who made me choose this relationship, and now I want out.
You want out?
Yes. But out from us, Charlie. I don't want a boyfriend who doesn't respect me, who makes up the rules of our relationship as we go. I want someone who loves and respects me. Only me. It's not too much to ask.
I don't know what to say. If you really feel like that, then I can't stop you.
You didn't put up much of a fight, did you?
What's there to fight about?
Exactly, Charlie. There isn't anything to fight about. Well, not anymore at least. I'm sorry I didn't say anything sooner. I could have saved myself a lot of heartbreak.
Don't hate me, Claudia. I tried to save us.
No, you didn't, Charlie. All you've ever done is in service of yourself, not me, and never us. Goodbye. I never thought that my best friend and my boyfriend hooking up would make my life easier for me. Now I know exactly what I want from a relationship and a friendship. I was kidding myself with Charlie and Kate. I was investing so much time and energy into making their lives happier, and I was neglecting my own happiness. Now with them both out of my lives, I am finally the happiest I've ever been.